I would like you to properly introduce yourself to the camera, to the viewers.
My name is Farouk Nathan. I'm a businessman. I do anything that pays money.
They do anything. They do anything.
As long as money is involved and it's legal.
It's
Yeah. Sharp.
I'm going to what I've actually heard about you. I hear you're a realist.
Yeah.
You realist, right? Realist. So tell us what the realist is, because no, not everybody know the English realist.
A realist is basically someone who sees things from the perspective of reality.
Mm.
I don't do sentiment. I don't do bias. I see things from a realistic perspective.
Just the way it is.
Just I say it. I'm blunt. I say the way it's supposed to.
That's
I don't mix religious sentiments, political sentiments, or anything. For example, now you say something like, someone, this normal Nollywood concept that when someone does something bad to you, and at the end of the day, you face one karma, something like that.
You don't believe in karma.
Basically, I don't
Say
believe in
it as
karma.
it is.
So someone can destroy your life and go on and live a good life, and you that they destroyed your life.
Now you
Your
come
life
out
will
to come back.
your life will just be
Yeah.
ruined.
Sure.
I sound a little bit extreme, but I'm trying to make you understand my perspective. Reality is reality. Reality doesn't care about your emotions. It doesn't care about your belief. It doesn't care about the fact that you are a good person. You are a good person. The fact that you are a good person doesn't mean that life will be kind to you.
Just gonna hit you the way it is.
It will come at you anyway. It doesn't matter. You might be a bad person and enjoy the
Yeah,
good things of
favor
life.
you. Yeah,
You might be a
exactly.
good person and you might be a good person as, take for instance, Nigeria. Good people suffer the most in Nigeria. So it's just plain reality. Nothing.
Yeah, maybe.
Talking about that, Mr. Tai, right?
Just
Tayo. Okay. You know, I have twins as friends, so I am used to saying Tai. Tayo, right? So we have a topic today which we are going to like you to shed your light on it. The topic is how social media affects our youth positively and negatively. So to my own perspective, to my own opinion, to where I have seen it and have thought about it, growing up as a child, we're not exposed to we having phones and the lifestyle that these children of nowadays are living. Yet, so I was this kind of person that when we were kids, my routine was from my room to my bedroom to the parlor to school back to my house. So my that is like see the program was there's no even time to there's no even time to go outside, interact, play around and things like that. So and those days there was not the only cell phone we had was this Nokia small phone, and we were not even were not allowed around 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not allowed to use those phones yet.
Yeah.
Only even my parents can use those phones.
Yeah.
So and at that time, not like if my parents were broke or something. They were boy and they had in we were living fine. You understand? So but nowadays I went to my auntie's place of recent, and I just got there and I saw her boy of 5 years old. He's already using an Android phone. Then the one of 10 is using an iPhone. I was like,
I don't mind.
bro, wow, we are all advanced in this country.
Yeah.
But that's what bothers me. The way we see things, we are just copying those lifestyle of the people outside country. We're not really improving inwardly. Do you understand? So when I was not trying to interact with those kids, and I noticed he had his Instagram account and a TikTok account, whereby those platforms, things which kids at those age are not supposed to even be able to control and handle.
Yeah.
Things, all those stuffs. So I don't know. I feel like you should shed more light on it. For me, I feel like I'm not comfortable with it. Like I have to like tell my auntie that please that maybe she should restrain them from those things. But I know there are positive things to those stuff.
Yeah.
Like they are because now on my Instagram, if I open my Instagram, like the most searched things, that's what come out for me.
Yeah.
Because now me I like music. So when I go on my Instagram, I see
A lot
of music stuff popping up. So your most search,
Yeah.
those are things that pop up for you. But nevertheless,
Yeah.
other things that are not even supposed to be seen
Yeah.
will pop up. So I saw a video of recent. I said it earlier before you came. I saw a video online whereby he called it V1.
V1.
V1. I don't know if you have heard about it.
Yes.
I'm not.
It's a trend whereby
I know. I'm not. I have a TikTok account.
Okay.
Useless TikTok account.
Okay.
I haven't used it in probably months, but I'm on Twitter, so basically any trending topic on any trending topic on TikTok or Instagram or any social media comes to us on Twitter.
yeah,
So
that's true.
I can say I'm familiar with the V1's trend, and
So what do you have to say about that? Like social media to youth,
let me
young ones.
start from. You said something about being programmed as kids. To start with, I can actually relate to you. Growing up, it was basically school, home, get home, do your assignments,
Yeah.
do your house chores, wash plates, silver bed.
Exactly.
No, man.
Watch Pinky and the Brain. That was
That's
what I do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember when Class 310 came. I just got back from school that day, and my mom gave her auntie money. Her auntie lives in London. She lives visiting. So she gave her money to help her bring. So I remember when I got to like that, I saw Class 310, I was like, it's cool. Why are you trying to play with it? The phone fell from my hand. Yeah, like, and I just coupled it back, and that was the only form of.
You have a suffering though. For me, I go joking.
No. It was because see, my mom doesn't have to teach you before you are disciplined. Her eyes alone.
Yeah,
In fact, you are familiar with eye language. Eye language. She doesn't have to say any word.
Yeah.
Just one look and you already know what she's talking
You
about.
understand?
Yeah,
So
grinded.
basically, we will sneak out and go and play football. My dad is a popular person in our neighborhood. So when I play football and someone sights like that from like the third street, they just start running. Someone, that's coming. You rush inside. So
Your dad is beating of wisdom.
so I feel that kind of like our generation, that kind of like shaped
Yeah.
our thinking, our way of life.
Yes.
We didn't grow up with social media. Now, coming to this generation,
What the pity.
because it's like the morality and discipline, I don't know, it's like it's taking a nose dive, like it's going down at a fast. There used to be shame.
Yeah.
Sure.
No shame again now.
Sure.
There used to be shame. Imagine on Twitter today now.
Yeah.
You are seeing TikTok. So this V1s like saying,
Yeah, you want now.
so you know when you see V1s,
And it's crazy now.
But on Twitter, you will see breasts on display. Twitter is basically a porn site now. You don't even have to go to any porn site to go. Don't worry. Stay on Twitter. Just stay for like
It's
it's not. And believe me, Twitter is not just about banks or toxicity or anything.
Right.
It depends on how you use your Twitter. It depends on how you use social media.
Yeah.
I'm still coming to that. But basically, I think social media is doing more harm than good. See, I believe that even if your child is going to have access to social media, you should at least be 16, 17.
Exactly.
That way, they will understand how it works and how it doesn't work. You cannot expect a child that is like 8 o'clock to be able to understand the dangers or the harmful stuffs, the harmful content that is on social media today. You cannot expect it. Kanye West was telling Kim Kardashian years ago that she should not allow their children. North and I think North is the only is the most popular one.
Yes.
You should not allow North on social media and all this. And Kim was like, doing and everything. And a sex tape with Ray J was posted on Roblox, and their child saw it.
Yes. It's very
Now crying.
Yes.
It was like, Kanye was like,
So disgraceful.
Kanye was like, I told you, do not let these kids get exposed to social media.
Even if she doesn't see it, what of her friends that will see
It's
it?
cool, yes.
You know,
Look
family
at
members. now.
it has now. I was talking to my friend one day about OnlyFans.
Well, I see it. Wait,
I see-
wait.
You know,
They are
OnlyFans is like
It's not illegal
it's a private pornographic site.
Yes.
See, it's a private porn site. You post your own, you control your content. So you post your content, people subscribe.
Oh God.
I can't even imagine how right. People now subscribe to see
To say
naked women. Like it has now, but in my streets, you will see girls that you think are normal girls and everything. You shop them. You have it has become a norm. People don't want to work with people.
Yeah.
People are looking for the easy way out.
Yeah.
And it's because of social media. It has actually damaged
Yes.
people. It has damaged people's self-esteem. It has damaged morality. It has, in fact, it's like I don't even know how to describe it anymore. It's so bad that I can't even begin to read. Sometimes I just one day I wanted to go and meet my brother at Yaba. I went to Yaba Taxi. I was like, as I was passing by, I saw the camera, I saw sticker. And I saw you will see sticker if you walk around Yaba very well, you will see stickers like that. Scan this barcode for free for free OnlyFans video.
Really?
You remember I was like, what to porn in real life?
That's
It's crazy. It's
What
crazy now.
porn in real life?
It's crazy now.
It's no longer a thing. It's no longer even. It's not even. People now show their faces. Like you could literally be going on the street and be like, is that not? Don't let me mention their name, because I don't want to chop lawsuits. Is that not so person? So imagine going on the street and you see somebody and you're like, this one, like, no matter how much clothes they are putting on, you already know what is under there. Men and women.
Maybe.
Guys are doing OnlyFans too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. Social media has made people think that they can just do what they like. You see, a few days ago, one girl was calling her father a bastard.
Wow.
She said, I'm not trying to shame anybody's decision. It's your life.
Yeah.
I thank God for my parents too.
Good.
For me that.
Has a for mine.
Oh, be yummy.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I'll go to social media and say my father is a bastard. The day I say it, I won't
Yeah,
balance
yeah,
me.
dead.
The day I say that day, I better die that day. Because I know my siblings will kill me. I know the kind of parents I am. And the understanding that I see, that's why I said, I see things from a different perspective. I know one day I'll be a parent. So I know what my parents went through to train
Train
us.
guys.
I'll
So
say somebody
what was your
out.
position? Like what's your position
Among
on
my
family?
siblings. I'm the fourth one. I still have a younger brother.
Okay.
So it was the way they brought us up was in a way that we understand among ourselves that we are all we are.
Mm-hmm.
If I have any trouble, I run to my siblings.
Yeah.
If I can, we run. I don't know how to go and meet one relative anywhere.
Yeah.
You understand? So the way we were brought up. So this girl was like, father is a bastard. And she asked for laptop when I think she said she lost her laptop or something. She asked for a laptop for my dad, and the man didn't buy it for her. And the bastard bought laptop for her younger brother that is in 200, the brand new laptop and everything. Where she pray. People were now searching her outfit. This girl was wishing her father dead. There was a time somebody said, how would her father woke her up, or I don't know if the person is a man or a boy or a girl, but the person was saying their father woke them up to come and make tea. for them. And the girl was like, my father did not tell me to come and make tea for me. Yeah, that will be the last thing you drink. I saw a picture. Like I said, I'm not judging anybody. But I saw her. If I was the father, what you see the way she looks. I don't judge anybody. I believe everybody has a right to their own sexuality.
Yes, sure.
You have the right, see, you have the right to live your life the way you want to live it. You understand? Tó bá wù ẹ́, bá yé ara ẹ jẹ́. So far tí o bá ti affect tèmi,
Kò kàn ayé.
kó kọ́ mi. We can even be friends. I don't care. I don't discriminate. Do your thing. Do you. It's none of my business. As long as it doesn't affect me and it doesn't do any harm to me. So I saw this girl's picture and I was like, I understand our fathers, but like, you cannot look like this and I'm not proud of you. And you tell me to buy you a lap. Like, you are destroying your life and you are expecting me to.
No, to do
The man is probably not proud of mine.
Yeah.
But when I let it look at the son,
I'm not gonna lie. The most thing like I see in this thing is that those people, like especially that year, she's actually spoiling her life, doing more harm to herself than her dad that she thinks she's harming.
Yes, now.
Because now who is going to look at that girl with respect or with faith?
the Yoruba thing that there's a good Yoruba say something that Yoruba people do something say má parẹ́, má parẹ́, má pa má
Exactly.
Exactly. When I was growing up, I something happened one day. I'm sure none of us have gone through that period. I will just look up one day and say, you they are cheating this and I don't like it.
I want to hear that's your bag. I go now. No, go now.
My mom sat me down. She didn't even tell me that I don't go. My father will not even say no. Because he knows you're a child.
No, Mary,
That man,
right?
nah, that man, see my father. I love that man. Should be dead friends. My father is in. People talk about dead with fathers. People talk about absent. My father is over present. My parents are over present. If I tell my father that my leg is doing somehow, it's swelling up, I give my father 1 hour from inside my face. Come to my house.
You're so jealous right now. Yeah, that'll be that.
But before these things that we are saying about jail, whose fault do you think it is?
I think the parents have faults to an extent. Discipline is good. But sometimes that is why you have to be on that. You have to be. Now, sick about for or what to bomb because no matter how you can't be too strict. And you have to be able to. There is no way. We are all human beings. You cannot tell me you don't like one child more than the other.
Yeah, sure.
It's normal. Even me, I understand that. Even my parents have a favorite child, and I don't have any issues. It doesn't change the way I see that sibling. It doesn't change the way I see my parents. As long as they love me enough, the way I want them to love me, that's all that matters to me. If I be showing this ones too much, it's none of my business. If I tell me, say, love me like this and you love me like that, whatever way it is. But some parents don't know how to balance it. They don't know how to control it. You have to be disciplined as a parent, you have to be disciplined, but you cannot be extreme about it. My father used to beat us when we were young. Then he got to a stage where he doesn't beat us anymore. I did something bad one day. I was expecting my dad did six strokes of the cane. My father my kid. My papa no dey beat you past 6. No dey beat you past. You know they beat you less than 5. That's 6 on point. You count out.
Yeah.
If my papa pass 6, run no. Put it down on join.
Yeah.
He got to a state that he doesn't beat us anymore. You just I did like said and then called the second time. Do you know that conversation he had with me hits me hard than beating me? That was the day I started getting my steps right. So that day I started thinking, it's a humble.
Mhm.
I said to myself that mo ti humble. Mo ti fuck up. Mo tún lè mú bàbá ẹ̀ pè níjó. Mo ti fuck up. Mo ti fuck up. That was the day I started thinking straight. I started thinking straight from that. Now, some parents don't know. Some parents, okay, I don't know. Let me put it like this. Some parents are good parents, but they are not better fathers and mothers. Or should I say some parents are fathers and mothers, but they are not good parents. They are not good at parenting. You can have kids. You can have money. You can give those children money. You can give them soft life. But you might not be good at parenting. I think that is where they probably failed the girl. So that was the point. And they had enough time. I feel they had enough time to correct the wrongs. But they didn't, because African parents are known Gominians. They rather try to gaslight you than apologize for their wrongs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And children, as they grow old, they are self-aware. They start becoming self-aware. They start seeing patterns. Some children, I understand, some I don't. They will see it like, this man did something that hurts me. My parents did something that hurts me. Yeah, they cannot even apologize if they did see.
That's where maturity comes from.
Exactly. Now, if the child is matured, if you train the child to be mature, to know how to think very well, the child will understand that is just who they are. It doesn't mean they hate you. As now, look at this girl now. I don't know, but her father is probably the one paying her school fee. Sabi?
Exactly.
It's not a bastard. If they pay your school fees, don't be bastard. We live for a miss, don't be bastard. He train you, feed you when you small, don't be bastard. You probably were sick at a point. You probably sick at a point. He took you to the hospital. He was not a deadbeat father. He probably just wasn't supporting. I think one of the issues there, I guess he wasn't supporting her lifestyle enough.
No.
That was where she had issue. And if you see this girl I'm talking about, like I said, I'm not judging. She had septum piercing, pierced here,
You see,
all this makeup and all this.
I won't lie. I won't lie. People say the way you dress, the way I dress, to an extent, it's true. But to an extent, people overreact to those things. So you understand?
Exactly.
So, sorry, please. I think we have actually talked more about the negative side of this.
I actually wanted to
Let's just say more positive. So let's see.
Social media also has this side. Like I said, I do business. Anything I don't monetize later, bring up.
Until we did.
I make features.
Wow.
And social media has played the big part in my business. My first big orders came from Twitter. Instagram, I'm not really good at Instagram. But I've met big customers from Twitter. People you don't even know, just slide into your DM and they said that. And they don't even know you, but they probably have been watching, observing you. That day, someone else slid into my DM. I'm like, I was finished with you. And he placed order for 4 half shoes. And I'm like, this is not even in Lagos.
I will place another. I see this one.
It depends on depends on what you are actually posting. You talk about observation. If probably you have been uploading some kind of content that is actually, let's say, not so good, that trust, because by one instance he said, as an individual, if you don't have integrity, you don't have anything. You understand? Sure. You don't have anything. So I think basically they must have been watching your post and seeing what you are doing. They say, see this person legit, I've been no legit. You understand? From there, you can actually get a referral. I think that's what's actually happening.
And me as a person, one thing I can say, nobody since all my years of finishing, nobody had worked in my small job. That I messed up, to be bad. I think this, even if I give you time and I'll be able to reach out to that time, I will tell you the day before that have fun those this level. The people work together. Something happen.
You're a good businessman.
You understand? That way you will understand.
Like that.
Some customers now I know. If there's a way you can, you understand, if there's a way you can like compensate them, probably do a refund or So basically, we've seen people that are social media as if they're like, look at Bella.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Look at Bella. Look at, not even Bella.
Mm.
Without social media, Fireboy might not blow today. I understand might not blow today.
Sure.
These people,
Bella, TikTok.
Ruga,
In Ghana right now.
Ruga was discovered on Instagram.
Mm.
I have a younger brother that, in fact, I have two siblings that are artists. My immediate elder brother is an artist. My immediate younger brother is an artist. And I think with the power of social media, they are definitely going to connect to people that will help their career. So social media has been good to people. Social media has helped a lot of it. Even these small kids we talk about that baking, social media has taught them stuff. Now, YouTube, there's this Coco Melon.
Yeah,
Coco Melon. So even me as an adult self.
You enjoy it?
Coco Melon. Baby Shark. That song, Baby Shark, that song, they say that song as one of the highest streams on YouTube.
I love the song. Actually, I love the song.
Oh,
Something to buy this.
Exactly.
social media has helped some people fight depression.
Something.
I've been there.
I've been
I've
there.
been out.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
I know somebody that they must always have it on their phone. If they don't have dance,
Me too.
depression in my hands for mine.
I know.
Me, it's not about being depressed that I don't have one. It just feels boring.
Yes.
Yes.
As in,
Life is just
Yes,
feels
exactly.
boring.
Like,
I think it's the way you make
People-
use of the social media.
People have dual personalities. One for social media and one offline. Some people might be vocal, like they talk to people. If you see them in real life,
very calm,
very
gentle, very
I've met
reserved.
people like that.
Yeah.
There's this girl, she's a friend of mine, Tifa, very vocal. She got me. The day I met her in person, when I was looking at me, I'm like, I was even know that. I'm like, you know, Shelly. Okay, you understand? So, social media has helped people, and it has actually helped people build communication.
Man.
You understand? Some people live in their shell, and because of social media, they've learned way to communicate and get out of their shell.
Yeah.
Social media has helped people financially. It has changed people's life. Mommy Z, social media, Twitter changed her life.
Yeah.
Twitter changed her life. If not for Twitter, Mommy Z and her husband, you heard the story of Mommy Z now. So social media has helped people grow. Social media has helped tailors, hairdressers, models, and all that. Social media has helped them to grow. That's why I said the way you use.
See this guy, London, what's his name? London, is it London Taylor?
Yeah.
That guy on Instagram. The guy shows all this casual wear and even Fortune too. Fortune shows.
Nah, Fortune is my guy.
They do
Great guy.
so. This Fortune.
Sharp.
Just guess. This Fortune show.
Sharp.
You know the funniest thing is that I recognize when I get this, and I've seen the work a number of times, and if I see your work outside, I know and when I told you, I thought it was Fortune.
Like I went to Abia State and I actually had to like give him a call that one of my friends is saying he wants to take this shoulder for my wardrobe. I was like, don't worry, just put calls. It's going to make yours very slowly. Like that's where the positive side like comes in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Social media has my first distance order I got was through Facebook. That I think it was in 2015. That was my first time. Like when I was growing up, I didn't go beyond my city. I grew up in Agbado. I don't know if you've heard of Agbado.
Yes, now.
Person.
Yes,
Yeah, that's where I grew up. So all my growing up was within Agbado.
That's very rough.
Fagba. Yeah, I think the farthest I've gone to was Yanapaja, and that was because I participated in Fashola's wife, Lagos Empowerment and Justice. I was one of the spots. So That was why I started learning how to dress. That day, this girl, Zuleika, she's married now. She plays soda for slippers all the way from last week.
Hmm.
I was like, hey,
That's just to Agbado.
I told her, if you pay for my transport now,
I'll deliver.
how much was I did the footwear.
Just be good at what you are doing.
I
No?
was for somebody. I think she plays on that for shoot. So I took it there to last. That was my first time. In fact, that was my first time of going that far. I didn't tell anybody I told them. Because if I told my father was like, hey, why you don't know? Lie, oh, love because
Yeah.
my father would have. I went there because of social media.
I can actually relate to what you are saying.
Because of Facebook. I've met customers.
Mm.
I've met, in fact, I have the guy. His name is Henry. This guy. Henry has done a lot for me. He has introduced me to people that, and one thing about me, if you patronize me, you are no longer a customer.
Friends.
And I have a very, very good relationship with all my customers. We talk like we are so.
Sorry to go to you study business. Business admin. So,
Yeah, I studied that.
nice. So you have to have this customer relationship.
Yeah, now CRM.
So social media has brought people close to me. People that I never imagined I have myself. Great people, good people. I have friends in Surulere that was because of social media. TikTok.
Say less.
Yeah, I see.
So,
I know, man.
social media has its good side. Like I say, it depends on the way you navigate
Yeah.
it. One thing about Instagram feeds,
Yeah.
if you only search for probably arts, AI pictures,
Exactly.
if you like, checking
Yeah,
AI
constant on
pictures,
it.
if you go to your feed, the first thing you see is AI pictures.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the way you control it. So that is why, like I said, parents, social media, I think the thing there is that social media might not be 100% bad for kids, but uncontrolled social media is what's bad. As parents, it's good for children. It might be good for children so that they can be like, up to date, like their peers. Imagine your kids going out and their friends are talking about something and they're like,
Yeah.
like,
Blank.
wait, don't you tell me you don't know about what's it called, something? And they're like, no, my parents do not allow us have
You
access
just
to
want to laughing stock and one thing because they look like you're left out.
and that's you affect their social self-esteem.
Mm.
So
Anxiety.
I think what you need to do is control the access to social media. Probably reduce it to 3 hours a day or 2 hours a day. Control the kind of contents you get exposed to. I think for me, YouTube is good. YouTube doesn't allow nudity or any sexual content, stuff like that. TikTok, on the other hand, Facebook, Instagram, especially Twitter. In fact, since landlord, Elon, since he bought Twitter like this, parole everybody. You can just take off one money and take a picture of your ammo and put it online. Nobody will hold you.
That's
There's nothing
Instagram.
there's nothing like, you understand? So Instagram to an extent will even still flag your posts. To an extent. So control your kids' feeds, control the kind of their timeline.
No, Safi, let's look at this from this other angle. You're talking about controlling the feed of your children. Look at some parents now, they might not have the opportunity, to help their children, control this. Imagine a mother who is a banker and a father maybe a civil engineer, for instance. Now, look at the combination. There might be a way. The child is left behind, and he will feel bored. You understand? He will feel so bored, and the next thing, his best friend will come what? We come to social media using any of this TikTok platform, and
like I said,
I can see the child can become corrupt. You understand?
You might be father and mother, but by parents. Never really
Move on. Like a friend
Yes,
to
you
the
must
subject.
also now- is no
This is a country
excuse.
where we
There is
hustle
no
now. We must hustle
excuse.
to feed
You don't have
children.
any
For
excuse
fake
to
parenting.
tell me that you
No.
want to feel as a parent. You don't have any excuse.
Yeah.
A friend to conclusion.
Yeah. What?
Thank you for having us. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be right here, same place next week. Love you all. Peace out.